You know what I mean. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Sorry I'm a little late, 13 minutes late to be exact. I'm here with my friend LJ. We're gonna be playing Minecraft today. No Fortnite tonight, sadly. Um, but we are gonna be doing something cool today. We're gonna be so we're gonna take this amazing home that we have, and we're gonna leave it for now, and we're gonna go build out there and build a very nice home. So we're gonna be on creative mode. We're not gonna be on survival at the moment. Just so we can free and creatively build like a cool little home, and then we might switch it back to um survival, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then we'll keep doing it the old-fashioned way. But it's taking a little too long in survival, I feel like, right?
I think it's because we don't go out to explore.
We could go to out explore. But also the day, I feel like the night ruins it because we're like halfway to it, and then it's getting dark.
I don't know, maybe there's a way to make the day longer.
Yeah. So so that's where we're gonna play, and then high new followers we have. We've only got into since I think last time. Okay, so where do you want to go?
Okay, so here's my plan, okay? We should build our new home here.
Where? Oh,
You
let
see
me
where I am?
fly. Uh,
This should be all of this.
I don't know where you flew off to, if I'm being honest.
I'm right here, right behind you.
Okay, okay, let's go.
All of this here, you see?
You sounded like your niece for a whole last second.
All this here,
Uh-huh.
which means we have to, we should try to make it like, how to
Would you
say it,
clear
like
out the
plain.
trees?
Yeah, not just the
See,
trees, but also like the ground should be like plano.
okay. I feel for like the ground, we'll just add dirt instead of
Yeah, yeah,
take
we'll
away
add
dirt.
dirt. So I'm trying to see where's the dirt.
And then for the trees, can we just like blow them up?
Yeah, for the trees we're gonna cut them down.
Oh, I was thinking of blowing them up. I think there's
Blowing them up.
TNT.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think. Well, I guess you can. I
I
guess you
mean,
can try to blow them up.
is
I
that
feel like
not
it's on.
faster? Like, just put one.
Just put a
I
whole
think I
bunch of
need.
dynamite and then just go in and fill everything.
Yeah, because I feel like I need a spark, right? I think I need flint. Where's the flint? There's a
Okay, let's
spark
see.
thingy that I need, right?
Yeah.
To make it. What is it?
Let me see. It's the.
Not name tag. Not chain.
Okay, it's the flint and steel.
Where is it?
It's under equipment.
Um,
You see?
equipment is the one next to the sword?
Yeah,
Oh, to the right of the sword?
it's in the sword.
Oh, it's in the sword. Okay. Oh, I see it.
It's a thing that looks like a C.
Okay, and we'll just blow up the trees, no?
Yeah, yeah. Just put a whole bunch of.
And then, uh, you see? I feel like it's a much faster. I keep forgetting that the left side is. Oh, I'll go blow them up. You put the TNT, I'll blow it up. Maybe not the lower ones, because
That's fine. We'll
uh,
we'll we'll put
oh, we'll put
grass.
the, I forgot where.
We're putting grass.
This is fun. I like blowing stuff up. I didn't say it like that.
FBI, open up.
I know, right? I'm gonna be on a watch list. I mean, in a game. Also, I think flying around is really cool.
It is. Oh, by the way, did you see the YouTube videos I sent you?
I saw a little bit about them, but I have a
But
vision of what you have in mind.
yeah, so I was like, wow. My plan was just to, follow the YouTube video, to be honest.
Oh, you want to follow it?
Yeah.
You don't want to be creative?
The thing is, I'm not creative.
Oh, then, well, tell me
I
what
mean, I
you
guess we
like.
can put our minds together. The thing is that like I don't know how they do it. They do it also nice.
Yeah, but that's the point of the stream, though, so that they can see us be creative and like create
I guess.
and have on our own. You're like, I guess.
I guess.
That's the point, you know? Like, okay, so you want to build like a cottage courthouse. So
Yeah.
we'll do a lot of wood stuff and we'll do like a lot of like add vines to it and like we can even like keep a tree and we can like build off the tree and like we can do a bridge connecting like the tree to like the main house and stuff like that. You know, things like that. We can make a dome out of like pure glass. I don't like the lava though. The lava needs to go. And then we can just go with. Okay. Put on top of the tree so the ones that
They
are
don't fall. Yeah,
falling.
yeah.
Yeah. Let me put some
If it stopped
here.
raining, I could just, put on fire all the trees.
Oh yeah, we could put them on fire. Okay. Yeah. Let us be. Let us. Let us butcher the forest.
This is controlled burning. You ever heard about that? Controlled burning
Yeah.
to prevent forest fires. This is what we're doing.
It's actually what California started doing like a couple years back now.
And that's what we are doing in our little life.
Yeah,
You know,
we're
we
trying to maintain traditional slash and burning tactics that have been around for generations. Why does it sound like they're right next to me? The monsters with the headphones? They sound like they're
be
right behind me.
yeah, because the bird is making that noise and you have the bird in your you should go to
Oh,
sleep.
why do I have both birds?
I don't know, you're stealing my pet. Let's go to
They
sleep.
like they liked me better. Oh, the birds liked me better.
They don't.
Okay. Now you're like nothing too. Used to have your panda.
Who's like for some reason just loves to do.
I don't know why he's stuck there.
I'm gonna push him. Move,
Hold on.
panda.
He won't move. And I'm scared of tapping him and just like deleting him from the game. Oh, we can just ignite the trees. This would be so much easier. Oh, we
Ugh.
really... Okay. Where are we ending our limits though?
Okay. Um,
Because we cleared up a like huge chunk of like. Oh, your bird's trying to land on you, but it can't. Like how? Like what do you want our highest point to be so I can start like inserting dirt, you know?
let me see. Gotta burn all this. I don't know. I think, just try to make the land as plain as possible.
I know, but we need to choose like our highest point. You want to make it this?
This should be our highest point. This right here.
Or trying to see where you're at. That?
Uh-huh. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just brought it out so I can see.
Well, this bird. Come on. I'm gonna bring him with me.
At least we know there's a lot of like cool metals there. Hmm. Okay. Wait, do you want to dig underneath it? Or do you just want to start on the top?
I'm doing the top just so we get an idea of where it ends.
Okay. It's gonna take forever to fill in the gap. If I just fill it in, sort of.
Or should we just, fill up the top?
That's what I was thinking, low-key.
Okay, but get the other like grass that has like green. The
Okay.
dirt that has grass.
Or I can like
I mean, it's not like we're gonna dig underneath here, to be honest.
I'm trying to see if there's like a uh, I mean, it's not gonna cause any like weird issues, right? Once we start building.
No. Well, actually, the only thing it might cause is I don't know. Zombies might
To be
uh
underneath, right?
be underneath, and we'll just constantly be hearing them.
Okay, if you want, I'll. You could just fill it with lava.
Lava? No, but then we'll constantly be hearing that lava sound.
Oh, true. Mm. I'll just try to fill it. Okay, I like what you're doing and just like filling it, and then we'll check out how to make it all uniform.
I'm just like going everywhere.
Okay. There is also plain worlds, by the way.
Playing what?
Plain worlds.
Oh, I know, but I don't want to play more.
Oh, it's actually a lot faster than I thought it would take. Like I thought it would be take longer to fill up every like nook and cranny, but it doesn't. You know what? I think I'm just gonna fill it up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fill it up. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's not taking that so long. Oh, so Cheese Man, where was it?
Okay, so I saw it on TikTok first and also Twitter. But basically, it was this man, who was doxxed, and a lot of people thought it was because of the whole Nikki thing, but he was like,
The
"Oh, it has nothing to do with that. These people just doxed me because they wanted to. You know, they thought it was gonna be all fun, silly, you know."
the white twink guy?
No, he's black,
Oh,
and
then
apparently,
the
like the people who have doxed him are like racist or something like that. And
oh, that's so
basically,
messed up.
no.
Oh, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm saying like so basically what happened was like I don't know if I think he was added to uh like messaging chain with all of them with like a
Uh-huh.
group of people like almost 30 people.
Uh-huh.
And all those 30 people started giving out like information like saying like hey, we know where you live, your phone number, like a whole bunch of stuff and basically blackmailing him. Now, I don't know if they wanted money or something like that or whatever, but like, they probably thought like, oh, he's gonna get scared, just give us whatever they want, right? But he was
Yeah.
like, oh no, I gave all your information to the police, so like
Uh-huh.
if you want like me to respond the way you want me to, like I'm not going to, you're gonna respond to the police.
Yeah.
And then they got scared.
Uh-huh.
And then they came forward and they were like, okay, look, we're sorry, it was just a joke or whatever. And apparently, like in the the messaging thing, like they were like calling him slurs and everything. Like, how
Yeah.
is that a joke? That is not a joke.
Yeah.
And he found out. Because then they came forward and they were like, okay, this is our names, right? He told them, all of them said their names in hopes of like being like, if he being like, okay, like I forgive you or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Because they were like, if we're being honest, then we'll be let off easy. But he was like,
Yeah.
oh no. So he
No,
did
like
some
y'all started something.
investigation. Yeah, and he found out that all of them work in the same company, and through their company, they use company funds to uh
Stop.
to use this system to be able to find his info.
That is crazy.
Now, I don't know what is RICO. What is that? You know what that is?
Rico.
Yeah,
No.
because apparently, like they're gonna get hit with RICO. Let me look at it.
I know what fecal is. I know what Rico is.
Okay, RICO is the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act. It says
It's when
it's
you
a
use like
federal
your
law. Let's see. So a person can get a RICO charge if they have at least committed 2 acts of racketeering activity.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, because of what they did, of not only using company funds, of like, and then going and
Company
harassing
resources.
him and doing blackmail, they're all gonna get hit with RICO charges, which can be 20 year with which can cause which could be a $250,000 fine
Uh-huh.
with and or possibly um 20 years in prison.
Honestly, that's fine with me. Like, imagine you getting blackmailed though. Like, does that make sense? Like, especially now with like sharing people's private information. Like, I would get mad if somebody shared my address, especially because it's like it's a safety thing. Like, I have my niece and nephew here. Like, does that make sense? Like, there's kids in the house.
And then they're all being like, I'm sorry, like we didn't, please don't. And he was like, well, they were like, should have thought about that.
Yeah, you should have.
So
If you want the,
he's going through with it, like he's actually, he's serious, he's
yeah,
gonna.
I would too.
So yeah, he is, and that's why
These
he's
were
saying
adults, right? Like, but these were
adults, like
adults
people
that, yeah,
between the
no,
ages of
yeah,
like in their mid 20s, early 30s.
no, definitely. Like, if you're an adult doing this, I definitely go through with it.
And somebody in the comments was like, they're like, damn, this makes me actually want to go to law school now.
Did you know that? I said that Jason Nash got swatted. I
Really?
think that's messed up too. Yeah, during his life, his kids were there. I think that's messed up too. Like people getting swatted. One because it's a huge like of like resources. Like they had planes there. They had like planes. They had like people. They had dogs. They had like you could hear planes and stuff. That's like $20,000, $25,000. I
All
think
because of
to operate.
his TikTok lives
Yeah, I think it literally costs like $5,000 to just operate the plane.
where he's just begging for money.
Yeah, which lucky. Um, that's I get how that's funny, but also like
No, it's
I get
literally
it
just
though.
he used to have like a career, like he was a stand-up comedian, he was an actor, and all because of David Dobrik.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a fan of David Dobrik though.
Bro, the way I was a fan, and then like as like his, I was a fan when his videos were just very innocent and stuff like that, like at the beginning, right? But then he started doing stuff that was like not it. Like when I learned about like his friend getting like raping somebody and him like covering it up or something. I was like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
nah.
right. And that all the info was like in a video and stuff.
I was like, nah. I'm gonna stop watching this person.
Oh, I was gonna tell you we wanted to start building like the top layer, but I saw you doing it already.
He's getting sued, right?
Yeah, for by the insurance company, no? That covered what's the guy's name? The one that's always with Tana?
Jeff.
Jeff, yeah. The
Yeah, Jeff
insurance
is
policy.
suing. But Jeff is not only suing like for that, he's kind of suing like for every single bad thing he David has ever done.
No, but I know that the insurance policy that he had, the company that runs the policy, I think it's Allstate, right? They're suing David Dobrik too because they're like, well, that wasn't part of like we'll cover it, but also like that wasn't part of it, you know?
And I think like the main thing is what David did to Jeff I to his
Also,
face.
all this is alleged. This is all alleged
Alleged.
or
Well,
rumors.
him suing is just based on what Jeff himself said.
Yes,
So,
those are facts.
don't take it on to me. Take it up to him. But yeah,
Uh,
I think he's like blind, kind of almost blind in one eye.
I don't know.
That actually kind of sucks.
That
Like
no, like he looks different too.
he said, he once said that like if he holds his nose and like blows, his eye like kind of pops out, and I'm like, oh.
That's so fucked up. That's
And
so
the way
messed up.
like apparently like it's all because like David just didn't want to pay.
Which I don't get. Like, how can you be a millionaire and not pay for something like that? Does that
Like,
make
how do you
sense?
hurt your friend and not pay, the medical bills? Because like you
Yeah.
decided to want to, go crazy on this excavator thing.
No, like seriously, like at least the medical bills, maybe offer up like here's 50,
Mm-hmm.
while you get back on your, sorry, like minimum the medical bills,
And apparently this is like very troubling for David because I don't know if you know this, but he's undocumented.
He's DACA, right?
Yeah. And like these like criminal charges can like
Yeah.
mess
Which
him.
honestly, though, if people overlook that, like USCIS overlooks that because of his like money and like celebrity status, and that's kind of unfair, right? Like
Yeah, but the thing
anybody
is
else in
he's
the
not
system.
like he's not doing YouTube anymore. Now all he does is make money on Snapchat.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't really keep up with them.
Yeah, because David stopped doing YouTube, now Jason can't, because Jason was getting paid from YouTube and their podcast or something that they were doing, and now that David's not doing none of that, that's why Jason is on TikTok live begging for money.
Wait, so he doesn't have his like own stuff though? Like no, none of
No,
them thought about like doing their own
he
like
used to have his
wow.
own like stand-up comedy. He was like on Drake and Josh and stuff like that. Well, like an episode of Drake and Josh. But basically,
Uh,
like his whole life, he kind of like see that's bad business move to like put your whole income
right?
to have it rely on this 20-year-old kid. Especially, he's a dad, so.
No, yeah. Especially being a dad and having kids and
And apparently, like, his kids go to, like, a nice private school or, like, some school that costs a lot of money.
yeah.
So that's why, I don't think he's just whatever about begging for TikTok money because, you gotta feed his
No,
kids.
yeah.
It's kind of crazy that he used to date Trisha.
No, but I heard he was a bad guy, no?
Oh, he was a bad
I
boyfriend,
think
for sure.
yeah.
Like, say what you want about Trisha, yes, yes. But, sometimes, like, looking back at the videos, like, the way he would be, like, his fat phobia was crazy. And I'm like, because he would, like, she would go to, like, McDonald's or something and eat
No,
chicken
yeah, yeah, he
nuggets
would make comments.
and be like, really? Really?
No, yeah. That's not cool. Especially because he knew she was like that. Like that's
Yeah,
never
like,
been a
he was, like, trying to change her as if, like, maybe he should have, like, changed within himself, being a nicer person instead.
yeah. I don't know.
I feel like I've been looking on the ground. Oh my God. I was like, I've been looking on the ground for so long. We're still missing so much.
No, we're like I feel like I've done great progress. Oh no, never mind. That's like a quarter. Um, yeah, but I'm just gonna keep going. It's fine. That's what that's what the point is. And it's gonna be a long project. That way we can like brainstorm and think about like things we
Okay, definitely
wanna
want a
have.
pool
Oh, a pool would be nice.
and also a pond where we can have like little fish.
Fish. Okay.
Maybe bring in the dolphin.
I want a dolphin. I told you if we could like I did say we could kill it, but I also was
Kill
curious
it.
about I was also curious about like riding it, like you do in Hawaii or like any other place.
I don't think you can ride a
You can
dolphin.
ride dolphins.
No, but I mean on Minecraft.
Oh, I mean you can ride dolphins in the real world. Mariah
And
Carey says
literally,
has done
you know
it.
what's crazy? Anytime like there's a video of like a dolphin or and he talks about dolphins,
I don't trust
people in the
dolphins
comments
though.
are like, people in the comments like, did you know dolphins are
No,
rapists?
yeah, they're perverts. Yeah, no, they're the perverts of the ocean. But which sucks, you know, because they're really cool animals. But it makes sense. They're mammals, and they're intelligent.
Yeah, okay, I was watching this like clip of
It
this
reminds.
podcast and where they
Uh-huh.
were talking about like imagine like they're like, whales are the worst. Like imagine living underwater and still having to come up to breathe. Like that's crazy.
No,
And then they
literally.
were like, how long do you think like a mammal can stay underwater, like a whale or something? And this guy was like, I don't know, once or twice every 24 hours, like they come up for air. And apparently it's like
Yeah.
every 8 to 10 minutes or something like that.
Really?
Like that's crazy. Like how, after so many
But they
years of
go in
living in
pretty
the
deep, to
ocean,
know?
the
They
what?
live pretty deep. They live pretty deep in the ocean then.
Apparently somebody said that that's how they die, especially when
Well,
they're
because they
like
go into
old.
deep.
One, if they go too deep, but when they get old, they're not as strong to like swim up in time, so they
Oh.
drown.
So why do they go in so deep? Like some of them, like they go in really deep.
I don't know. They're crazy like
Like,
that, I guess.
because they eat those big octopuses that live under like that deep, you know?
Maybe that's why they're like, let's risk our life for this tasty snack.
It must be that octopus must be really good then. Because I think it's like dolphins get high off pufferfish. Like the toxins they'll they'll like get high off of it.
But yeah, you would think, after years of being in the ocean, they would evolve, but
I don't know. Dolphins scare me, but I want to ride one. Like I hear they form like parasocial relationships with like humans sometimes, and they wanna like they wanna cross lines that should not be crossed.
know which whale I think is cute? The beluga. The beluga, the one with the weird little head.
Oh yeah, that looks like a sperm whale. I think they're called sperm whales too.
I don't know, but they're really smart.
Honestly, I keep telling people, and nobody believes me, but the notion that animals are smarter, that animals are smart, scares me.
But they are
Like
though. Isn't that
I
crazy?
know, but it scares me the fact that animals can be smart because I don't feel like they should be.
Are
I don't
we
feel like they.
technically animals?
Yes, but like, does that make sense? Like, one of these days, like, everybody's like, you know how like everybody tries to apply like human concepts to animals, and it just doesn't make sense because, well, they're animals and like they don't have the same like societal like understanding that we do.
Hmm.
So like when you realize like people are like, oh, like homosexuality isn't like natural, but then you see like how animals will just like F anything.
Hmm.
Um, like it trips me up that animals can be smart for the very notion that it's like what if there's an like evolutionary need for them to get smarter and develop certain like traits, you know? And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that like something that we potentially can eat will be smart enough, and then it's just like
Well, I mean, you
let's
can kind
not
of look
eat
at
that.
dogs, like when their owner dies, the dog feels, they cry.
Well, yeah, but is it because they're no longer being fed by that person? Like some like I have dogs, and I feel like my dogs love me, right? But also like I feed them. Like and I'm the one that takes care of them. So is it like you know how some people say like do dogs really love us or are they just like is it Stockholm syndrome?
No, because well, if that was like, for example, when the owner dies, right, the dog is gonna have somebody else to like feed them, right?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have to like be crying over the owner, right?
Yeah, but is it Stockholm syndrome? Because you can still have emotions over somebody like with Stockholm syndrome
And I
as a
know I've
Stockholm
seen
syndrome.
like even like lions, like their caretakers that have been like taking care of them for years, and probably haven't been taking care of them like years later.
Oh yeah, I've
Like
seen
when they
those like
see
the
their
reunion
owners,
videos.
they
They get
get
happy.
emotional.
Yeah. Like lucky though, when I was off in college, my dog when I came back, he would cry and he would
You
like
see,
jump all over me.
because they do even like um uh with their like babies. That's why they're also protective.
Oh yeah. You see, I don't like to think about that. Animals having emotions.
Isn't that crazy that like, you know, the dogs like they can have puppies, right? And then you go and then like you sell
I
them,
know.
right? And then
I don't like to think about it. That's
imagine we
why,
did that to humans, like that would have been like jail immediately.
yeah. That's why I'm all about adopt, don't shop. All my dogs have been adoptees.
Um, our our dog
Well, except the puppy
was
that we have right now.
given to us by a friend, so she was a puppy.
You see, that's still like adopt. That's still adopting. I feel like when it's given away, it's still like an adopting thing. Okay, what else? Austin McBroom. I don't know if he. I don't know if it's a skit anymore. The whole UCLA thing.
I think it's a
I don't
skit.
know if it.
Everything, honestly, at this point, I think everything's a skit because he even made a song with what's her name, Halle Bailey's baby dad or whatever,
I
where
know,
he's
but why
basically
would he
being
do
like,
that though?
he's doing a song talking about how he's living in an RV, basically being like, we've been together for so long. And I'm like, this is a skit. But at the same time, like, it just seems like Catherine doesn't care, you know? Either that or like Austin's actually going through it, mental breakdown.
Maybe, but also like, if it is a skit, like, why would he do that, right? Like, especially having kids and stuff.
Yeah, like why can't
They can
you
see
have enough
this.
money to get an apartment? Like why?
Right. That's another thing. Like, how are you gonna buy like an $80,000 RV instead of like going to an apartment that is probably closer? You know?
And the craziest like right, he was talking about how like he had to his heater wasn't working, right? So he
Or like
went
with his baking cookies.
and he's like I'm baking cookies and then goes and grabs the pan with his bare hand. I'm like, those cookies, that oven is not on.
No, it is not.
No, but like there's one video of him like after he's back in the RV because his heater is like done. He was like, but now he's like the heater is like too hot and he's like sweating and stuff like that. And he's like, I can't like it's too hot in here. I'm like, just go outside.
I know.
He's
Or
like
turn on the RV and see if it'll like jumpstart. You know?
he's like in there sweating like gonna get heat
Or
stroke
open up
instead
a
of
window.
opening a window going outside. Like he's purposefully putting himself in that position.
It does feel like a skit though. I want to have enough money to do dumb skits like that.
And then
Let
his
me
like
just buy an RV.
his brother like went and visited him, and he
I
was
thought that was
like,
funny. When he was
bro, the way
like,
he was like,
"You have a,"
you don't even have toothpaste, you haven't brushed your teeth. I'm like, that's kind of gross.
or when he was like, "You bought your shower has is marbled," and he's like, "It's lit in RV." Like at this point, you should have gotten an apartment.
And the guy was like, we really, Aston was like, we're outside, but inside the RV.
Yeah, I think an RV is cool though.
It is, but
I,
like
I,
at that
it's a good
point,
thing that it's a good thing that UCLA is a public university, or else like the security guards would have been on him, and be like, "Sir, you need to leave."
the thing is like, he's only living in an RV just so he can stay close to Catherine. It's crazy. He got a fine, right? So then he went and parked
In his neighbor's house, which,
in his neighbor, and then got
why?
mad that the neighbor had the sprinkler on. Like the neighbor is allowing you to park there for free. Why are you getting mad?
Do you want to go to sleep?
Yes.
We've progressed so much, though,
We really have.
right? That's what I'm saying. It's fine, no matter how long it takes. That way, we can also brainstorm what we want to do with it.
You got rid of your bed?
Yeah, I clicked the wrong button. Uh, let me build another one. Can I build another one? I don't
You
think
can
I
make
can
one.
build another.
Not make one, but just put another one.
Oh yeah. What color should I get? What color is yours? Red?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go for black. I keep deleting it. I forget that right trigger is not it. Where's my bird? I don't know how the skeletons keep entering though. Is it because we're in creative?
I think so. Either way, we're gonna have a new house.
I know, but like I do want to connect them all somehow. I think it'd be cool.
This
Oh,
could be
that
our
can
farm.
we can farm. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. And like our food storage. Okay. Okay, where were we? What's other drama?
Um, and I think other dramas I've seen.
Oh, Shane and Ryland have their kids now.
Oh yeah, but they're like people were like, what's crazy is like people like wait years to have like to be able to adopt kids or whatever, and like
They didn't adopt.
or like be able to like no, because they have to go through like a whole process to be able.
They did surrogacy.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
did
even then,
IVF, I think. Well, you got money. Does that make sense? When you have money, like IVF is simple.
and they were like, those two people are like the last people that deserve to have kids or whatever.
Well, the same thing could be said about Does that make sense? The same thing
Yeah,
could be said of a lot of people.
a lot of people were being like, Trisha's gonna be a terrible mother. Like this is the worst thing. And then once she became a mother, like She was actually, sweet to her baby, and they were like, "Oh my God, Trish is the best mother."
You want to know something? Sometimes like children changes some people for like if it's like a reality check for some people, you know?
Hmm.
And it sucks that like it takes a child for you to like have a reality check, but for some people like it really does like change them, you know? Well, I had thought that like what Shane did and Ryland did was they got Morgan to be the egg donor and then they had Shane fertilize it. Is that not what they did?
I don't even know. I haven't kept up with them, to be honest. But I do know, like, some of their friends don't talk to them anymore. Like,
No. Garrett, Andrew.
and like even Morgan like came out with a YouTube video being like, you know, um, because they don't talk to her either.
Yeah, they don't.
And she was like, well, I was never like that's none of like what my brother and Shane were doing, that's not on me.
Yeah. But also I feel like that's how fake like all those relationships are though. Like it's for the content, you know? Which sucks. Like what was it like the Dolan twins and then James Charles or like James Charles hanging out with like Emma Chamberlain and like who else?
But I think people started stop hanging out with James Charles after like his whole kept
No,
messaging
yeah.
minors thing.
Which also is weird to me. Like how? Why?
And I think the Don twins stopped
Yeah,
making
after their
videos.
dad
Mhm. Which, by the way,
passed away.
that's actually so crazy. The way fans were like, we're gonna at this time, at this location, we're gonna meet up, and we're gonna go to the
Funeral?
funeral. We're gonna pay our respects. We're gonna, hold their hand. We're gonna hug them.
No,
And I
yeah,
was like,
that's weird.
no, get out now.
Yeah. I'm like, I love the support, but also there's like boundaries.
I always found it crazy when like when celebrities ask for privacy and people get mad. They're like, we pay because of their fans that it's because of the fans they have everything. Like, okay, but they're still people. They still deserve privacy.
Yeah.
And and the thing is like, it's not like you're giving them money for free. Like they're creating content for you to watch and enjoy. Like that's how they're giving back to you for you know.
Yeah. Oh, you know that's something that I haven't gotten that's happening right now. The whole TikTok thing that I keep seeing all my favorite like edit
Them in
content
Congress.
creators. No, I keep seeing all my favorite like edit creators
Mm-hmm.
saying that their edits aren't having any sound anymore because I think um MGM removed their music from TikTok or something,
Yeah,
and I
because
don't know why.
artists are not being compensated, right? If people use
Oh,
the music there. But people were like, well, technically their
I
compensation is
thought they
getting
were.
no. The thing is the compensation was basically just getting exposure. Because
Oh,
to be honest, TikTok is where a lot of people are discovering new music.
yeah. But I thought they were. I thought that like a percentage of the music goes to the artist.
No, or maybe it's not the percentage that was it Universal Music or whatever wants.
Okay.
You know, TikTok and Facebook and all those platforms, they were in Congress today.
Really? Why?
Talk about like online cyber. I don't know if to talk about cyberbullying or something like that. You know what's crazy? It's all of them were there, right? And then a lot of like parents were there of their children who they've lost to like sexual exploitation or something like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But a lot of the comments were like, what's crazy is like all those parents like up there blaming, you know, because the thing is social media is not really regulated, right? So like anybody can
No, yeah,
post
it's not.
anything, anybody can reach out to anybody.
Well, that's why on TikTok,
And apparently
your
it's
parents
really
can be
bad
sued.
on Discord because the Discord CEO was also there.
No, yeah, I believe Discord.
But
Discord
basically
is
a lot
not
of
on
people in the
TikTok.
comments were like, what's crazy? It's like these parents are blaming. Okay, I'm not saying this is what I believe in. This is just what I read in the comments. Okay, people.
Okay.
But people were like, it's crazy that these parents are blaming, social media instead of, the parents are supposed to be the one controlling what their kids are doing,
On
managing,
technology.
yeah, managing what their kids are seeing,
But
people
here's
are
the
like,
thing, a lot.
these CEOs, they're not supposed to parent your kids, People were like,
Yeah.
when did parents stop being parents? And I was like, oosh.
Okay, which I see some validity in that, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that they have the ability to do that, you know? You can like you can monitor your kids like browsing history through like your router, you know? You can block
Mm-hmm.
websites, you can uh when you give them a phone, like these 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds are not buying their own phones, you know? Like make sure that you can like monitor that, you know? Like if they want to download TikTok, then you create the account and there's a parent portal thing, you know? Until they turn 18, like you can monitor their TikTok, monitor their socials, things like that. Which yeah, like as a parent, like I feel that
I think like as a parent, there's so much you can do, right? Like you can't like stop your kid from like privately using something, hiding stuff from their parents and stuff like that, right? Like,
especially at home, you know?
it's crazy. It's like those people who are always like, parents are supposed to be the one, protecting their kids and privacy and stuff like that. All those people in the comments, best believe I know, like they were hiding stuff from their parents.
Yeah.
The
But that's
thing
what I'm
is,
telling you.
the
At home you
companies
can
need to do better in being able to filter out, content
no,
that's
yeah,
not supposed to be
because
there.
like I told you, like what was it? I think it's kind of unfair that like if you're speaking up about like social equity and like the injustices in the world, your video gets monitored, but a guy out here can be like swinging his banana and nothing happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like or like when people will comment something. I thought I remember when there was supposed to be a kids app, you know, on TikTok, and now it's like OF creators like showing inappropriate stuff, right? But other
The thing
content
is
gets
like people have been like getting real creative on being able to show like explicit content without, it being like what is it called?
ex
Like
explicit.
explicit enough where TikTok would be alerted, or like any other social media platform.
I'm like, leave that for Twitter or leave that for like Instagram, you know? Although, like, if you're showing that content, I do feel like your account should be like private or something.
Or because it's so easy for somebody to like when you go on Facebook or something, right? You have to be like a certain age limit, but like anybody can just, put in a different year of your birthday and there you go. Now you
I
have
feel
Facebook
like
account.
I feel like when you create a social media account, if you're an adult, your ID should be like taken unless like Does that make sense? I feel like there should be two different. You should be seeing different content based on your age, and having proven that age. You know.
Mhm. Well, because
So
I
like,
remember when I was like young, when I first started like on Facebook, like this guy reached out to me or whatever, and I was like, who is this? And he was like, oh, I just want to be your friend. And the picture he looked kind of old, and he kept asking me like where I lived.
yeah,
And I was like, oh, at the time like I was young and I was like, oh, I live in the United States. But he wanted me
uh-huh,
to be specific on where I lived. And then that's why
yeah.
like I immediately like the first thing I did I was like I went to ask my dad. I was like, hey, is this your friend or something? Like, I don't know who this is. My dad was like, I don't know who that
Bill,
is.
what are you doing?
I immediately blocked him.
Yeah,
But I didn't give like a specific location like the United States, like that's very broad.
yeah. But that's what I'm telling you. If social media is smart enough to create a filter, like a for you page, right?
Hmm.
Based on like what you like, why can't it do that based on your age and having proven your age, right? Like feels to me that that should be possible, right? If a for you page can be curated based on like what you like and what you don't like, then why can't it be curated based on age? You know? Or why isn't there like an Instagram Kids and you need parents' permission to like be on there, you know? Or like, or does that sound like too like that's not the company's job?
No, I just think the companies need. I don't know how the companies can do better. They do have to do better, but also parents like. I know some people want to be like more of a cool parent, be hands off, not not asking their kids, let me see your phone or whatever, right? Because people are like, that's invading the kids' privacy and stuff like that. But at the same time, there
I don't
has to be
believe
a
in that.
way to protect kids on both ends, on both the company side and the parent side.
I don't believe kids have privacy, like true privacy. If that makes sense. As a minor,
Bro, because
you
it
know?
kind of almost the same thing was happening with my nephew until his like mom stepped in.
Yeah, like I don't believe that kids have privacy until like year 18.
Yeah, you're gonna have privacy until 18. And I know you want to be
I
like the cool parent and stuff like that, but that's why
and
you're the parent.
I and I say that coming from like very strict parents. Like I was like staying after school and like doing stuff, but I still had to call my parents. Or like I was at football games and I still had to call my parents and like share my location and like things like that, you know? Or like social media, like my parents like would check my social media. They're like, "Oh, what are you watching?" when they would see me on my phone. And they just like give it here.
My parents never asked me because they didn't know how to use a phone, so.
Well, didn't either, but you know, they would be like, if I got suspicious about it, they'd be like, "Why are you being suspicious about it?" Or they would tell me, "Don't give anybody's like your location." That's the thing my parents have always had. They don't like me telling people where I live.
Give me one moment.
Chat. Let's see what's other drama.
my dad's talking to me to help him on his Facebook.
You see? Speaking
No, but
of,
dude, my dad sometimes also like he gets like random like people
I know,
like because my dad be
trying
accepting
to catfish them.
anybody, and they be
Yeah,
sending
my
him
dad too.
they be sending him like weird stuff, and he's like, mira lo que me están mandando, bloqueamelos ahorita.
I tell my dad to. Every time I go visit him, that's what I end up doing. I have to block like 50 people each time I go.
To my dad, like he's a big blocker. Anybody who gets him mad, block. And I'm just like,
He's blocking
that's
your
why just
deals.
that's why I told my dad, I'm like, that's why I don't, be accepting just anybody.
No, but this is also why you have to have an Instagram again. Sometimes I want to send you stuff.
I will make an Instagram, but I'm trying to have like a big comeback.
Well, just create it and then don't post anything.
No, 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 no. I don't want people to be able to like see that I'm
See your presence. You
active
don't want to have
or
a presence, yeah, until
yeah,
you
yeah.
do your big comeback.
And like or like when people try to search me up, user not found. I'm trying to do
You're
like,
trying to do a whole Taylor Swift thing.
hey, I'm back.
Hey, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Oh, we already said your first person is gonna be law school, right?
Something related to law school, yes.
Day in my life as a law student.
It could be like that, but like, oh hey guys, by the way, I'm in law school. My friend randomly texted me. She was like, "Hey, are you in law school?" And I was like, "I've only been accepted to two."
Which you say that like so badly, but like
Not badly,
you're
but like,
in.
it's crazy like that. Like, people always say like, it's rolling admissions would mean like, which would make it seem like the sooner you submit your apps, the sooner
The
you'll hear
faster,
back, right?
yeah.
But there's people who applied back in September who haven't heard back, and people who've applied in December have. And it's all based on scores. So somebody who has like say a score of a 160, right? But applied in
Uh-huh.
September, and then a person with a 175 applied in December, the 175 is going to hear back sooner. So
But it's
technically,
also
it's
that.
not rolling admissions.
But also, I don't trust the Reddit things because I feel like some people just talk para hablar, you know?
But what's crazy is when somebody talks about having a low score but getting into like a like a like Harvard or Columbia or something like that,
A
right?
top tier school,
They're
yeah,
like, oh, obviously they're uh what they would call URM, which is like underrepresented minority.
yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
why I'm telling you, I don't trust it.
but then somebody today put up like a post saying like, oh, happy Black History Month. Just so you guys are aware, only this amount of percentage of lawyers are black, and this amount of percentage of students in law school right now are black, right? So they were like, so you can stop with the whole thing like, oh, you only got in because you're a minority. Because if that was the truth, there would be way more students of color in as lawyers in law school.
Yeah.
Something that a lot of people like to put, like, especially if you're like Latina, when you get into law school, or you've like graduated from law school, they always say like, oh, now I'm part of the something percentage of Latinas in law school or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
But they've been saying that for years. I feel like
The
that
numbers
percent
changed?
the percentage should have gone up by now.
Well, there's also like retention, you know? Like a lot of people go to college and because of like people don't get that like there's a reason why these communities are being singled out and it's because there's a lot more barriers. Like either social, economic, um, like health, stuff like that. Like there's a lot of more barriers. sometimes, you know?
Yeah. I was looking at my contract, and apparently I stopped. My contract ends in the beginnings of April.
Uh-huh.
Mom was like, "What are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna ask like to extend your contract or what?" I'm like, "I don't think they're gonna extend my contract just for like a month or something, you know?"
Yeah.
I think like if they were to extend my contract, it would be like for another year.
You're not gonna be working while you're going to law school?
No, you can't work in the first year
Oh, okay.
unless you're going as like a part-time student or yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because apparently the workload is too much,
Oh, okay.
which, you know.
That makes sense.
Thinking back,
But
like,
also that
yeah,
seems kind of that seems kind of elitist now though. Like what if like you're not in a financial
that's why you would apply
circumstance?
for, well, usually it doesn't have this, but say for like, um, another college could have like a day program and an evening program. So day program is like you're in school all day. But evening
Uh-huh.
program is for like students who are working or, parents.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't have as many classes throughout the week and like during the day, so they can still go to you know their jobs or whatever. But the only thing is that instead of you graduating in 3 years, you graduate
It
in
takes
four.
longer. Yeah.
Just one more year. But not all
That
schools
still
offer that.
seems
Like
unfair.
UCLA does not offer that.
That seems unfair. See? They keep wanting to be my enemy. I keep telling you this, but I'm gonna graduate from UCLA just out of spite.
Out of spite.
No, like my beef with them is so real. My beef with what was it? Center of Accessible Education. I'm gonna come for you one day.
Well, somebody, some people on the Reddit always ask like, what's the best school? Like, they ask like legitimate questions like, do these schools like, how are they good in terms of like giving accommodations and like for disability and stuff like that, right? And some people are like, actually this school kind of sucks for that. So it's important, they might give like good money or something like that, but if they're not good with like certain stuff, then that's something to look into.
You know what's the worst part is that the professors and staff are the best. It's just the Center of Accessible Education makes it so hard to they're there to facilitate you and they tell you that they're there to facilitate you, but like they make it more complicated than it is, you know? Because you try to go through them, but they're like, no, we can't do this, or like you have to follow certain protocol. But then you can always go to your professor, and your professor's more chill about it. You know, like you're telling me no, but my professor's like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. Like, how does that make sense? You know? I don't feel like it should be like that. Like you're told to like follow the rules and things like that, but like when they ignore you and then you go to professor, they're like, no, it's fine.
There's some people like also they were also asking like, how good is the school like for gay students?
Oh, UCLA is really queer friendly. Although there's a lot of I, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm, I'm just gonna say this. You'll find a divide between PLC queerness and white queerness. I'm just gonna keep it at that.
UCLA students
Oh,
watching your stream right now?
and it's very clicky. It's very clicky. I had a great experience with anybody, but from what I saw in the drama that I heard, living um in the GSS floor, like the Gender Sexuality Society floor, I can tell you, it's very like the drama was always very like clicky or very because of that POC white queerness divide. But beyond that, it's very queer friendly. Um, it's really cool. There's a lot of things for queer people, the queer community. There's like a queer prom. There's like queer events, things like that.
You know, I only
And there's a
went.
lot of
I've only been
there's like
one
a
time
lot of
to the. What is that building for? Uh, or like they even give free printing or whatever.
yeah, the the gay student center, the queer center.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've only been there once.
They also have really good networking opportunities. You'll be surprised how many like it's kind of cool to see like queer people in like positions of power and like them being open to like help you out, especially like being a POC like queer person.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool to like have that opportunity. Like low key though, like that's why I'm not gonna talk shit because like because I will say that being a UCLA student, I did have a lot of opportunities, and even if you don't take advantage of them, it was cool to like know they were there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was cool knowing like, hey, I might not want to do it, but like you're able to network and you're able to like be like, if I one day am interested, like, yeah, or even just telling people like when they ask you like, oh, where did you do your undergrad or where are you doing your undergrad, and you say UCLA, and like people change their attitude.
Isn't that kind of crazy? Also, kind of sad that um that just because you go to like UCLA,
Yeah, it is.
you get a whole bunch of opportunities. So
It
people like
is.
skip out on like maybe like a really great school that could have offered them like a lot of money.
Yeah. But
That
also
kind of
like
that
when I
kind of happened to me. Like I was getting a full scholarship at some place, but my sister was like, if I'm being honest, like, you know, that's UCLA. Like when people see UCLA on your resume, like just saying that you went to UCLA.
I feel like when you choose a school that you're gonna go to, one you choose it because your major's really well, and if you're gonna go into that field, saying like you're going into education and you say CSUN, that looks a lot better than saying I went to education for UCLA. You know? Who doesn't
Hmm.
even have a major in it? Well, they didn't, right? Like last time I was there, they didn't have one. It was a minor. But like if I'm being honest, like I like U Chicago, you know? I U Chicago had like a whole like you could like your third, fourth year if you wanted to go into law school, I think they had a connection program with their law school, and like that was the thing I was interested at the beginning, but then I saw UCLA's financial aid package and I was like, and it was closer and it was like their major was pretty good, so I was like, why not? But I do think that like name isn't everything, but I will say that like for some schools their networking abilities are a lot better than others. And it sucks that it is like that. It is very like it shouldn't be like that, because a higher education is a higher education
It
at the
is,
end of the day.
but I do know UCLA like has a big focus on their alumni.
Yeah, they do.
We should go
Like
to
there's
see.
the alumni, there's like the alumni portal. What was it called? One Connect or something like that. They have. I keep doing that. Even if like when you get a scholarship, there's all those scholarship dinners and the scholarship events and talking to donors
Their
and like
alumni
get able
center.
to network with
The
them.
thing is that like UCLA heavily relies on alumni donations.
Donations.
So that's why they're like heavily focused on, treating their alumni well. So you say you want to treat me well, accept me.
No, like when I was part of ASC, which is like the Alumni Scholars Club thing, like it was because like I was receiving a scholarship and I had to go to the events, I had to go to like the volunteer things, I had to go to the networking things.
Or they would come
Like,
and be
and you
like, "You want
met
to
cool
donate?"
people.
And I was like, "No, you want to donate to me instead."
No, and like you get to meet your donors, like for the scholarships and stuff, they
Mhm.
go and like they're very like I don't know, did you ever go to one?
Nobody wanted to donate to me.
Oh, but like the like
Oh.
my sponsors were like the depart our department and like it was the poli sci department and like I think it was the Lambda Association and then just like the need base and like they were really like wanting to know how you were doing, wanting to know like if they could offer support, no like if you wanted to network with them. I think the district attorney of LA County was there, like like people in power in like really cool positions were there, and I don't know, as somebody that comes from like a low income, it was kind of cool to see like and then you see other people who came from like low income backgrounds and like how they're thriving and stuff like that. It's kind of cool to see.
I never had anything like that, although through my job, like I got to meet a lot of influential people.
Yeah.
Like we had a dinner, like and the governor was there. And
Oh, when you like, oh, sorry, continue.
it was like a donor dinner thing. But they're not
Yeah,
donating to me, but
yeah, there.
yeah, and I was basically like I said hi to him and I was like, "Your seat is
Oh,
over there."
to Daddy Newsom.
Yeah.
I mean Gavin Newsom.
It
Uh,
actually no, this is taking a lot longer than I actually thought.
but it looks so nice, no? And we're almost done.
Only halfway.
We're more than halfway. This is like one fourth left. Or we're gonna make it all the way here. Make it come all the way to
No, no,
near our
no.
house.
Maybe it stops here. Oh, I'll make a
Okay.
line where it'll stop.
I don't know what it is about Gavin Newsom. Everybody thinks he's attractive. I think he's attractive only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Yeah, like sometimes I see it and I'm like, I get it. And other times I'm like, this is just an old straight white man. What's other drama we can talk about? I feel like I should watch more TMZ or something. So we can have something to talk about. Oh, I want to go to the UAE, United Arab Emirates. I feel like everybody who's pretty is vacationing in the UAE, and I'm like, how do you even have that type of money to like vacation at the UAE?
Um go to Seattle. I've already been to Seattle, but I wanna go with my mom.
Oh, you want to go when you're not sick too, right? Because you were sick in your trip.
Yeah, I got allergies, which I've never had before in my life.
It's the Seattle air.
No, but I was
I'm.
already feeling itchy even before.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember like I woke up like at 12 in the night and my neck was like so itchy and I was like, "Oh my God, like what's wrong with me, right?" And that day I had like woken up from a nap too. I had eaten Taco Bell. And
Huh?
ever since that happened, I haven't eaten Taco Bell. I'm scared that like the Taco Bell was, even though
What do you
like what
think?
I had ordered it before.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't trust Taco Bell before a flight, is all I'm saying.
No, but it was like days before. But just
Oh, okay.
the Crunchwrap Supreme is so good. I would like love getting the Crunchwrap Supreme at UCLA.
I had a I had a roommate um who would go down on Taco Bell,
That would
and they were
what?
vegetarian. That would go down on Taco Bell.
Uh,
Like that was their thing, because I think they were going through a vegetarian era. Like I feel like it was like the easiest like restaurant for them to like do that with. I will say I miss UCLA Dining Halls.
oh yeah.
They were good. You know
I
what I
like their
regret? Not.
pesto sandwich that they had at the what is it, the study?
Hmm. You know what I regret? Not going to like Feast more, or like the ones that were on top of the hill.
No, I
Like I
only
would go to
went to Feast
Cavell.
during AAP.
That place got packed. It's because it was also packed. One, it was far away, but two, it was always packed.
Yeah,
It was
especially I
always
think it's
packed.
because
Like
that was like the
95.
Asian
Yeah,
like cuisine. I think I only went there once again.
I went like twice, and it was because of work. Because we had people from Beijing who we wanted to like more comfortable for them, and
Hmm.
they enjoyed Feast a lot more than the others. So that's where we went. But that's the only times I went. But I wish I would have gone more. But also I didn't go because one, it was far away, and two, um, it was always packed. It was like always 95% occupancy. Always. Like since they opened. The Nev was cool though. The late night at the Nev was really good.
Yeah, the Nev was the one I would go to a lot. Um, I feel like I didn't take advantage of the whole all you can eat. I would be lazy and just go to the study. But honestly, if I had gone to the Nev, like that, there's way much more food that I could have gotten.
Yeah.
I always had pasta too. The one that
The
I didn't
breakfast
take
wasn't
advantage
good though.
to a lot too because it was kind of far is I forgot the name of it, but it was the Latino one.
The Latino one.
Yeah, well that
The
would.
Nev was the Latino one.
No, it
They
wasn't
had Mexican. Yeah, it was Mexican American fusion.
the Nev.
It was it was Latin American American fusion. The one
Wait,
that was underneath where I lived.
let me see. Maybe it wasn't the Nev that I used to go to. Honestly, I'm bad with like remembering stuff.
The Nev was the first one that you see going up the hill.
Apparently now they have food
Cavell was
trucks.
good.
You see, they has food trucks now.
Really? I remember swiping in friends.
You didn't
I used
swipe
to swipe in my
me in.
roommates. Girl, you didn't want to hang out. That's not on me.
Hey, that's not true.
mm, I would ask you and you would be like, I'm busy. I'm studying.
I literally do not remember that.
Although I would usually see you on campus though, if I'm being honest. Because I would eat late. I was going through my wanna be a skinny legend era.
I think what. Wait, which one is the one that's by?
Cavell? B plate?
It's close to be plate.
Cavell. The one that's up the stairs, right?
Up
By
the
the
stairs.
cafe? By B Cafe? Across from B Cafe?
It's next to, kind of close to Cafe 1919.
Yeah, that's Cavell. That was the
Covell.
Mediter that was the Mediterranean place.
Mediterranean. No, 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 no. This was one where like it was literally basically just American food, you know?
Oh, that was Deneb.
That's why, but there was another one where like they had like pupusas.
Oh, you mean the one that has east and west, right? One was like the one that was next to Feast, right? Up the stairs. They had an east and west. You could get boba there. Is that the one that you're talking about?
I'm
On
like
the
trying to
right
search
side, it
up
was the
like
Asian.
let me see.
There was two sides. On the right side, there was Asian food and well Eastern food, and then on the left, it was like Mexican and stuff like that, and they had boba and like you could get wraps there too, and like chipotle bows.
I just know that like
There was like two lines.
mm,
I liked Cavell. Cavell was good too. They had like lobster ones.
it was Koval, yes, but it wasn't. I don't remember it being Mediterranean. Maybe it was,
Yeah, it was like Mediterranean.
but I used to go
They
because
had the best. They had the best pizza.
they would like have pasta.
Yeah, pasta bars. They had really good pizza and desserts. They had like a lot of They had a lot of seafood, which sucked because I'm slightly allergic. So every time I would eat there,
And
I'd have a fever.
they have like a. It was close to the little UCLA dining store that was there.
Yeah, that's Cavell.
Okay, so then Kovel is the one I would go to. I didn't go a lot to the Nev, although I do know they had
No,
pupusas.
I remember seeing you at Denef at late night, and that's when I would say hi to you.
No, you didn't want to hang out with me.
Stop! Why are you spreading rumors?
I literally nobody wanted to hang out with me.
Look, you know,
I basically had no friends at UCLA. I would just hang out by myself.
I
And
didn't have
then
any
when you
friends.
left, I
What?
was like, dang, and now I have no one to hang out with.
Mm.
I was all alone. You
I'm sorry I
left me.
left. I blame my mental health.
You left me alone.
It's fine. If you do law school, I'll try to come back.
Oh my god, the disgusting villagers are here.
How dare you? Let's kill them?
Yeah.
I feel no mercy for killing them. They treated us horribly. Damn, it's almost 11.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, what have we been doing? And now it's almost 11. Now I am hungry, you know?
What are you gonna eat then?
I can't eat late at night.
No? You get heartburn?
My mama's like, es malo comer en la noche, por eso tienes todos esos problemas del estómago.
That's not true. But I would believe you had heartburn.
Yeah. But I am really hungry.
I only ate once today.
The thing is that I don't have like any snacks, you know?
Oh, what's your favorite snack?
Honestly, I don't know what my favorite snack is. I like, sometimes I crave different things.
Oh. There's not something that you like chips.
Yeah, I
That
like
means...
chips. Popcorn.
You like popcorn?
Mm-hmm.
I like popcorn too, but only a certain kind.
I do not
But
like
sometimes I
kettle
feel
corn.
like I like kettle corn.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that slight sweetness. Like, if you're gonna be sweet, not slight, you know?
Okay.
Alright, let me go see if there's something I can quickly eat. I will be back.
Okay. Okay. So you know who. Okay, so we're trying to make this plain so we can so we can we can hello, welcome back. Oh, I thought you were back. Tell me what you say. Hey, there's a party in the dance floor. And you go, hey, 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 hey. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It might be crazy. Da, da, na, 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 na. Da, da. I know, I know, I know. Okay. Okay, so what's another topic? Hello?
I'm making uh quesadilla.
Damn, she cooks too? Somebody wake her up.
I was about to say because you know, for for me, quesadilla is the pan, right? So
Yeah.
growing up, the like tortilla with the cheese in the middle, we called that tortilla con queso en medio.
Instead of calling it quesadilla.
Instead of saying quesadilla. But so that's what I was gonna say. I was like, oh, making tortilla con queso en medio.
I like the pan. I told you this. I like the pan.
I made some, but to be honest, it wasn't good. Now it was not because of me, but it was because of the
Yes, it
cheese that
was.
I bought.
You
That
guys
like
put queso cotija and like all that type of cheese, right?
no, well, I use queso duro blando.
Yeah, the queso cotija.
That's queso cotija.
Yeah.
But the one that I bought like stinks so bad or stank so bad
Uh-huh.
that
It was a little
like
too ripe.
it was a little too much. So even when I
Yeah.
added it, I was like, you know what, maybe it's just it didn't taste weird, but I was like, you know what, whatever. Um, maybe that's just the way it is.
It was a
But
little
even after I made
amargo.
the quesadilla, like that smell still kept coming from the bread, and I was like, that's actually nasty. I'm never buying this cheese again. And the thing is, I only used like 1/4 of it, so the rest I threw it away.
Oh, you should have mixed some chilaquiles or something.
Yeah, but I don't want no stinky cheese.
You're not a cheese girly?
I am, but not that kind of stink.
Okay.
It was too stinky and not the good. Like some cheese stinks, but this one is not the good stink.
I want to go to Europe and have a cheese like wine meets pickled food thing. Food tour. Like,
Fondue.
no, but yeah, too. I just meant like some wine, some like jamón ibérico, like things like that.
We should go wine tasting.
I'm down.
I had
Let me
one with
just get
my niece and my cousin to Santa
let me
Barbara to
just
go wine tasting.
let me just get a real job. Let me just get a real job. Let me be employed first.
What's a good place for wine tasting? We went to Santa Barbara. Honestly, I had went to this place for wine tasting, and I was like, give me a sweet wine. They did not have
I feel
sweet
like
wine.
Napa Valley
Napa
is
Valley.
that's California, no?
Uh,
That's like the wine place.
okay, wait,
We could
I
take
don't want my quesadillas to burn. One was.
okay. I know.
Where's Napa Valley?
North Cal. If you're trying to look for something closer, then like we could go to I don't know, Santa Barbara sounds nice.
Santa Barbara is actually really nice. It's nice to like walk around. And we took the train.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can meet you in like around your neighborhood and then we can train it.
I think I took the Pacific thing from Union Station.
Okay, that's great because my train can drops me off at Union Station. That's the last stop.
See? That'd be good.
So we can meet at Union Station and then hit it up. Okay, if you ever did want to do something, that would be the route. I can go to Union Station and then we can go from there.
Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think all that's
Right?
missing is
That's
this.
the top layer. If you want to start doing the top layer,
What top layer?
and I'll finish this. We're missing one more layer with the grass because I've been doing pure dirt.
Okay.
I don't know if you notice. I've been leaving like the layer on top like empty because you said you wanted grass on it, and I didn't want to be changing back and forth. So okay, so tomorrow we're gonna play, but
Mm-hmm.
brainstorm some ideas, some things that you want to do, some things from the things that we were watching that you want to incorporate, so that way we can plan it out. We set a pool already. We'll build a pool. What else?
A library.
A library. I'm down to build a library.
We should have two separate rooms.
Two separate rooms. Also, we each have a room and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Little
Okay.
kitchen.
The kitchen. Okay.
And a place where we can store like a lot of chests, you know?
Yeah. Well, look, that place can also be our storage area.
It could, but you know, I think we also need to have some that like it's easily accessible.
Okay.
Like the most essential things, right?
Yeah.
And that other place could be like all of our farm stuff or miscellaneous stuff.
Yeah. Looking Minecraft, I feel like we're actually having fun and we're talking because time goes by so quickly every time we play this.
It really does, you know. I honestly thought all of this was gonna take 20 minutes, but it's taking 2 hours.
And it doesn't even feel like 2 hours.
Yeah, I kept like checking the time. I was like, damn, like the time's going back so fast.
How do I make twitching my entire career?
You know, people make Minecraft their entire career, so.
Although, like, how do you even tell somebody that's your job? What do you do for a job? I actually play Minecraft?
Just be like, I'm a streamer.
I don't know. I'm gonna go do my master's at UCLA, like, Austin McBroom.
What did he say? He was like, Master's PhD, here I come.
Master's PhD, here it comes. Oh my god. I feel like he probably doesn't even know. I don't want to be that mean. That's what made me think it was it's a joke.
No, I
Because
just
he's
knew it
like,
was a joke because
Master's
there's no way he
PhD.
started so late in the quarter. No way. Wait, are grad students in the quarter system as well?
That's what I was telling you. I don't think I think depending on what they're doing, it depends.
Then that would just make
That's why I
us.
wasn't sure.
Because I'm like thinking about it. I don't even think the law school is in the quarter system, to be honest.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't know how it works. So he could be telling the truth, you know?
Oh, hold up, my brother's calling me.
Okay. Might be crazy.
Just telling me that the hand sanitizer is on discount on Amazon.
Your uncle?
My brother,
Oh, why does he want hand sanitizer?
he bought hand sanitizer, but then he was like, "Wait, what if we already have like a big bottle of like that refillable hand sanitizer?" And I was like,
Uh,
"Nah." I was like, "No, like we don't have." He was like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep
tell
it."
him, tell him to look up Amazon. Like Amazon has their own brand now, and all the like medication and stuff is cheaper with their brand. Like when you go to CVS and you get the CVS brand,
Mm-hmm.
like it's a lot cheaper. Like I like Amazon's cleaning products. Like they have the Amazon Basics, and that's I'll get their like sanitary wipes and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Mom doesn't
and
trust
they
anything that's not brand.
no, and they come out well, it's all like the same thing. Like I don't think you can get better. Does that make sense? There's only so many ways you can make disinfectant.
There's some disinfectants that are cheap, but they smell bad.
Yeah, but though I would compare the. Have you ever gotten Sam's Club's like cleaning wipes?
No.
Oh, oh, you sadly your mom doesn't trust. So you guys get the Clorox brand?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I'm a girly on a budget. I go discount.
The only thing that I don't have brand is like my laundry detergent. And I just use the Costco brand.
Costco brand though is like I don't know if it's true, but suppose it's comparable to like name brand.
I use the sensitive one. Ever since I got my not ever since I got my allergy, but like especially that I had my allergy reaction, now I'm scared of like
Yeah, risk it.
yeah. 'Cause that was not fun at all. We should go to sleep.
Watch me destroy that again. Okay. Out of all our conversations, what do you think I should make our little clip about? Did you see what I posted on TikTok about me driving and us getting killed by the level 14?
Wait, no, I haven't seen that one.
I took that clip from our yesterday's session.
Wait, I've seen. Okay, I saw this one clip of this girl who fell in the exact same bridge that you fell in, but you know they were like, "Oh my god, I got sniped."
Okay, lucky. I like that you don't see my stream because I could literally tell you. Um, I got killed when it's just me being dumb.
Because you told me like, "Oh my god, I fell." Right? You could have been like, "Oh my god, I got sniped," and I
I
was like, "Really? Where?"
I thought it was funny when I knocked you over the cliff.
You knocked me over the cliff.
Yeah, I remember with the I crashed into you.
Oh yeah. I like it when they use the when people use the TikTok sounds when they die on Fortnite.
Oh, I did the clip where I'm driving and then I turn the car over. I'm like, how fast do you want to get there? And then it just flipped over. I was so confident in my driving skills. Cause I never flip the car over usually. And I like jump over rocks and stuff. Are you gonna add Twitch co-star to your resume?
Mm,
Loki, we've done 16 videos together. Or like 15 or something like that.
really?
That's like a yeah. I think so. How many videos are on YouTube?
They ask like, "What's your extracurriculars?" I like to
We've
play games. I'm a gamer.
we've done Hold up. Oh, I entered incognito mode. I didn't even know YouTube had an incognito. Why do you need an incognito mode for YouTube? That's the real question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
My uh
We've done like 12.
Safari on my phone is in incognito mode.
That's sketch. I don't trust you. What you doing in incognito mode?
You know what's crazy though? Oh my god, the worst part happened to me. I was at a law like forum on workshop, and
Uh-huh.
they were like, "Oh, scan this QR code and fill this out, and then you can get like a free fee waiver." And I
Uh-huh.
was like, "Amazing, yes!" And because I was in incognito mode, I accidentally exited that out when I was back in my car,
Yeah, I think you told me this.
and I didn't get the fee waiver and the fee waiver anymore. You know, usually this is the only one I have to pay for.
Yeah.
That was a lot of money actually.
I
Um,
don't. That feels really nice to me too. The fact that you have to pay for like college applications and like I don't that why.
and that's like not like even
And it's not cheap, right? It's not like $5, $10. No, it's like 30, $60 sometimes.
no, it's like $90
You see?
just for to apply for that school, and you still have to pay the $45. What I had to pay a fee to generate my CAS report, and then I have to pay on top of whatever the college is asking for a $45 fee to send that CAS report to every school.
Yeah. Like when you had to pay the the what do you call it? College board to send your like SAT scores to.
Yeah, like how you have to pay for everything, but yeah,
Although low key, what saved me from that was because if you send it to one UC school, the entire UC system got it, and so
yeah.
was
The
the
thing is, like this
CSU
one, like
system.
you gotta send it. That's yeah. That I was like, oh my god, why can't it be like that, right? Every user system, but no, every you gotta do it for every single school individually,
Yeah, that's a scam.
and because every school asks
That's
for something different, right? It's not like you know how the UC system is just like one big like answer all
yeah.
the same essays. Nah. I think we're good.
Almost.
I think this can be fine, like here. Because we're gonna build our house here.
I'm trying to make it as equilateral. Hope we're going over. Do you want to stop now or do you want to continue for a bit?
What do you mean stop? Like,
Yeah, because it's 11.
oh, you're right.
Please.
Yeah.
You want to stop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You did pretty
You
good
want to go
though.
to you want to go to 11:15? Well, I just want to finish this.
Yeah. We can finish it. We can finish it.
I'll help you do this real quickly. I'm just trying to get it to this. I'll look at TMZ for drama that we can talk about. Or just I'm gonna read the news. I don't want to talk about the news though. Kind of, because I don't wanna promote that debate on my.
Wait, the biggest news thing that's happened is honestly when they were at everybody was on TikTok or like TikTok was at Congress, and the Congress member kept asking the TikTok CEO like, "Are you in any way related to the Chinese Communist Party?" And he was like,
Government.
I'm." But they're saying I'm Singaporean, and he was like, "Have you ever pledged your allegiance to?" And he kept saying I'm Singaporean.
Yeah. No. We have to vote for president soon.
Somebody had caught us saying about like voting for like like school district thing or whatever. But honestly, when they were
Oh.
calling, like I couldn't hear anything that they were saying. So then they were like, but I could hear when they said like, "Can I count for their vote?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever, sure." But I didn't know who I'm voting for, their name, nothing.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll clear up these trees and like. Tomorrow we'll play Minecraft only, right?
Hmm.
Okay. We'll clear up these trees. Like these floating ones, they look weird. And then tomorrow we'll continue filling in the grass part, this part. And then tonight or tomorrow, create a list of some things that you wanna, like from the videos that you showed me, that you wanna keep. And then we'll start building tomorrow after we fill in.
Yeah, I was feeling him like here the thing where it could be like stairs, going down
Yeah.
instead of going straight down.
We can build a security tunnel. I kind of want to build a tunnel though.
We can, that way we have some place where we can.
We can build into the. You want to build into this like thing, tower thing?
Yeah.
We can build a castle here. We can build a tiny castle here.
I saw somebody like that girl that I showed you. She created like
Oh,
um a house with like inside a mountain.
yeah. I'm down to do that. We can build like a tiny castle with like a view tower,
Mm-hmm.
viewing our entire domain. We only have to make it perfect up to here. Hmm, okay.
We're
Oh, out of our
soaring.
out of all our out of all our conversations, what conversation should I choose from to do a clip on? The Awesome McBroom one?
Yeah.
Okay. So when he comes for us, I'm gonna blame it on you. She started the conversation. Actually, what's a 30-year-old gonna do to me?
Actually, you know what? Let's not.
He's got money, I forgot.
Wait, when we build our house, we should like show like we should do a TikTok on that. We should be
Oh yeah, we should.
hey, like show a little image of like this is how our house used to look like before, right? A little scan of like this house and a scan of the new
Before and
one.
after. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll do like a little bird's eye view,
Hmm.
and then I'll be like, "This is our new house." It looks good. We really built it in, right? I feel like we really. Okay. So the Austin McBroom conversation.
Maybe not. I don't want to get sued.
Okay. Oh, which one then? I'll just, you know what? I won't do anything for today. But tomorrow when we come for content, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, but you should still upload that one Fortnite one where like you fell and put a TikTok like a funny TikTok sound over it.
I don't remember where that was.
I found it
You
yesterday,
found it?
so I'll
You
send
want
it
to
to
tell me
you and the timestamp.
yeah, tell me the what stream it was and the timestamp, and
Mhm.
I'll get it up there. Okay. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Minecraft at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is Thursday. No, Friday. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday, 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you wanna keep up with streaming schedule, you can always check out Twitch. But Twitch is a little iffy about how it lets me schedule. So check out my social media for the latest streaming information. Um, Thanks for watching, and if you ever want to bring any contacts or discussion points to um, our stream, then just join, join and tell us what to talk about. Um, yeah, I need engagement, is what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Oh, also, I'm gonna try to wake up early.
Mhm.
Um, you're like, aha. You text me and it's like 1 p.m. and I barely answer. Um,
I've been going to
I'm gonna
sleep
try to
earlier.
wake up early. Yeah, I go to sleep early too. I just don't wake up early. Um, what was I gonna say?
But you stream at
Um,
9 a.m., don't you?
I stream at 9 a.m. I try to. I did Wednesday. I didn't today because I woke up late. But I'm gonna try tomorrow. 9 a.m. Batman Arkham Knight. The Oracle died, sadly, and I got my heart broken because I tried really hard to save her, but she like ended it herself.
Ended
Because
it
she got
first.
infected. Yeah, because she got infected by the Scarecrow's toxin.
Mhm.
So she was seeing all her fears, and she was like, "No, no, you won't take me alive." And then she like ended it herself. Um, but that's where we left off on Batman Arkham Knight. Oh, and I'm getting closer to seeing who the Arkham Knight is, and I'm turning into the Bat who laughed, which is the variant of Batman, but infected by the Joker's blood, which is making him crazy. Um, so if you want to tune in for that, then you can. But other than that, thanks for watching and see you tomorrow.